In search of a financial opportunity to pay off student loans, a young Black American woman moves to South Korea to work. As the author, Bootsy W. recalls culture shock and fun adventures in a country far from home. She's also faced with anti-Black racism and featureism, quickly learning that white supremacy is practiced not only by whites, but by those that are categorized as people of color. Based on her 10 years of living abroad, the book, Ago Igo, compares and contrasts Korea versus the United States on subjects such as code, communal living, racism, effective protests, global alliances, warrior class, music, political correctness, health, aging, money, and the coronavirus. This blunt memoir is uncomfortable, humorous, and educational. Help fight propaganda and mainstream agendas by picking up a copy of Ago Igo on Amazon.com.
Hey fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News Insider. I am Wongel Zelalem bringing you the story. Today's story comes from Buganda or Uganda. There's this village that the men were interviewed, and they talked about how they're really worried about ending up alone, dying alone because of shortage of women around that area. And that is because the women are choosing to leave the country to go work in the Middle East for a job opportunity, or they will go to the city to Kampala to be waitresses or girls that work in the bar or something, because there are no opportunities in that little small town, because it's a small town and there are not many things that they can do. So now the men are really worried. Within just like this 6 month, over 25,000 girls went to the Middle East to work as house helps and maids. So that is concerning the men. Specifically, this one man they were interviewing, he said, I am the only one married. Like 10 of my neighbors are not married, and it's worrying to me to see that my wife is the only one that is available. And I'm like, wait, first of all, what do you mean by my wife is the only one available? Like, are you guys sharing wives, or are you afraid that if they don't find anybody, they'll come for your wife? Because he says he lost his previous wife to another man, like she gave him 5 children, I believe, and she's like, nope, I'm leaving, and she left him. So he says it took him 5 years now to find this new wife. So it's an actual real shortage. Let me show you a clip. We'll come back and discuss.
Abawala basingira balala babawala eno waffe tukyali kubanga abawala eno teri mirimu, basenguka ne bava mu bitundu nabagenda mu bitundu ebirala. Kati abalenzi ne basigalanga be bajjudde mu byalo okusinga abawala. Abawala gy'emirimu egyabwe ate myangu nnyo okufuna okusinga ku gy'abalenzi. Genda ebweru ku byeyo ebintu ng'ebiringa eyo, kati mu bitundu ne bigweramu ddala abantu abo. Kale ate n'abeeno bwe baba bagenze eyo gye bagenda okukolera emirimu abavubuka, ate abakazi babajja eyo gye bali Masindi, Hoima, Nakasongola, Jinja, ate gye bakuŋŋaanira mu bibuga obungi nabyo gye bakola ki, gye bajja abantu ng'abo. Naye ne mu byalo ekizibu ki, oyinza okutambulira ddala ekyalo n'olaba nga tekulina muntu aye muwala yaddamu.
Naye okuba kwandibadde kufumbirwa, omwana agenda neesanga nga bw'atunuulira omuntu gwe yalifumbiddwa ow'okumpi ow'oku kitundu nga naye talina waatandikira, nga tayinza muyimirizaawo mubeezaawo, ekyo nakyo kimufoosinga okugenda.
Ensonga y'abawala okuva mu kyalo nga agenda mu ttawuni, ensonga nsinga gissa nnyo ku mirimu. Bala bava mu kyalo tebaagala kulima, tebamukwasa enkumbi ku makya nannyuka ssaawa 4 ewaka ebyokulya tewali. Ayagala okulya obulungi, ayagala okwambala obulungi, kwe kudduka mu matawuni. N'ensonga endala ey'emirimu, mu kyalo teri kintu muntu kyajjamu ssente kujjako ng'alimi ate omuntu omuwala kyatasobola.
Abamu tuli bawuulu okusinziira ku mbeera y'ekitundu. Omukazi oba omuwala bwakulaba nga tolina ssente, nga ye alina kukyusa mbeera ng'avaawo.
as you saw, the men are really concerned, and I understand them. I totally understand them, even though it sounds crazy. I get it, because, you know, I don't know, we're designed, most of us at least, are designed to procreate, be in a relationship, in a partnership, and when you don't find someone that can't even date you, it's kind of like being in boarding school and then not having anyone around, and you're like, it's crazy. But at least boarding school, you know that after you leave that boarding school, you'll be around other women or other men. So I can understand why the men are really stressed about this. But unfortunately, those women are leaving their countries because they want better opportunities, better lives, and they want to be able to, you know, provide for themselves and their family members. So I can't fault them for doing that. But the unfortunate thing is they will leave and go there and be mistreated. And, you know, we've talked about the Middle East when it comes to workers and African house helps. They take them, and we know how they treat them. So it's not like they're even winning in life, you know, they're getting money, yes, a little bit more, but they're kind of like giving their life for money. It's not even a fair transaction, to be honest. So losing those 25,000 women in like 6 months, you can only imagine how many there are, and that's like a small town. So my only concern is, as this man is concerned, he was concerned for his wife, but just generally now, the girls that are growing up, what kind of message are they receiving? You know, like when you finish school, you have to rush and go to the Middle East, not knowing what to expect, because the ones before them are not really being honest with them. That's the only reason why they would want. If you know exactly what is going on there and there's a chance that you might lose your life, why would you take that risk, you know? So I feel them, I understand the men, but also it's, I think, up to the government now to start investing in those women, giving them money or giving them something to do so that they don't aspire to leave the country and make it big, you know. That's important too, you know. Family is important because that's how kids come. And if you don't have kids, like, okay, that generation just stops there and you don't have somebody to take over. So that's really alarming, I think. Anyways, guys, do let us know down below what your thoughts are about shortage of women in Uganda. I am Wongel Zelalem, bringing you the story. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Are you tired of the rat race in America? Are you ready to visit the motherland to relax and rejuvenate? Are you ready to explore all that Africa has to offer? Then check out the brand new Diversified Game Academy course, Prepare for My First Trip to Africa. Are you worried about being able to afford the trip? We got you. We will show you how to travel either on a budget or as a baller. Learn how to stretch the value of the USD. Did you know that 100 United States dollars is worth over 1,000 South African rand, or 10,000 Kenyan shillings, or 54,250 West African CFA? Are you worried about taking your kids? Get the game from Kellen Cash, a bona fide world traveler, having traveled to almost 20 countries, several of those in Africa. Get the game on taking your kids on their first trips. Learn how to find the best tickets, get the visas, and plan your own adventures in Africa. Don't let Eddie Murphy have all the fun. Plan your own coming to Africa trip starring you, produced by you, and featuring you. If you are ready for a life-changing experience, sign up for our course today, Diversified Game Academy. Get prepared and purchase at diversifiedgame.com.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and download the African Diaspora News Channel app, now available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.